Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your Monday Morning Moment. I'm Arnold Westfall, and as always, we're here supporting the Goals for Life game. You can find that at www.goalsforlifegame.com. If you haven't already visited or aren't a member of Goals for Life, check it out. There's tools and resources there to help you set and achieve goals and live the life of your dreams. Today, I'm going to talk about two things. I actually am going to refer to some notes because I want to make sure I hit these points. The combination of partnership and tipping points. I'll talk first about partnership. Goals for Life game is a team oriented, sort of partnership based method of achieving goals. The reason this is helpful is we can oftentimes do things in a vacuum. And in a vacuum, we only are subject to our own point of view, our own perspective, our own paradigms, our own beliefs, our own understandings, and our own subconscious limiting beliefs. That's why it can be very difficult on one's own to really push through barriers. There are some that do it very successfully. I'm not saying that everybody. However, many people find that really pushing themselves, they have more success in a group environment. And the phrase came to mind when working in partnership. For all this stuff, for all goal setting, for all the work we do in self improvement, you do it yourself, but you don't have to do it alone. You do it yourself, but you don't have to do it alone. Partnership provides an objective point of view from the outside in. People see progress in others that the person progressing may not see in themselves because the increments are small or they have an expectation of some big movement. However, small movements add up. Partnership helps celebrate those small wins by acknowledging the work that's being done. And when there's a setback, acknowledging that you're only having a setback because you were moving forward. So, what happened and how do we choose differently to keep moving to the goal? It's about creating not losses, but learning. A setback is not a loss, it's a learning opportunity. And as we learn, we become more effective in reaching our goals. And partnership provides us creative solutions. When we get stuck on something and we've exhausted our own ideas, we can start to get frustrated. And the more frustrated we get, the less creativity and problem solving we have. Partnership allows creative solutions. And talking about that objective point of view, celebrating wins and incremental gains, that leads me to tipping points. Tipping points are all about incremental changes. And they're about things we can't see for ourselves. As an example, I've had a weight loss goal and I'm working towards it. A few weeks back, I went to my chiropractor, who's my weight loss accountability partner. That's where I go to weigh on the official scale. I call it the mean scale. My scale at home is much friendlier. So I'm at the office and I'm thinking to myself, I didn't get as many hours of exercise this week. I kind of had a couple of cheat meals. I probably gained. Well, I ended up being a few pounds less than I had been the prior time. I actually had lost weight when I thought I had gained it. And therein is the difficulty without getting an external perspective. I saw myself as having gained weight when the objective truth was I had lost. Another thing that happens is dots start getting connected. When we look at goals that are personal development in nature, that are maybe spiritual in nature, right? We start to shift our understanding, shift our belief system, shift our state of beingness. Now, I can't measure my state of beingness on a scale. I can measure it in my feelings and attitudes. So dots start getting connected, and as I gather more information, as we learn new things, we start to connect the dots, and we can have epiphanies, which are big shifts in our understanding. Or suddenly we re-understand an event that happened previous in our life. We gain new wisdom. This happens in tipping points. We get these eureka moments where, that's what happened. Or your friend shoots a quick video of you at an event and you realize, wow, look at me. There's half of me what used to be there, right? We have physical goals. They show up when others see us. Day on day change. It's like watching a child grow up. You don't notice it and suddenly you go, oh my goodness, this child went from an infant to a toddler. When did that happen? Right? When did Susan lose all this weight? She's amazing. When did Brian get all those muscles? Look at him. He must have been hitting the gym. I didn't notice it. So, wait for the tipping points and don't be discouraged when things aren't maybe proceeding according to your internal schedule. Yes, goals should have dates, and those dates are targets, not success or failure points. They're target points. Am I on track? Well, you'll be on track when you get to the goal, and you're going to get to the goal. In between point A and point B, you're just on the way. Which brings me to my last point. Our point A is constantly moving. Yes, we want to look back and go, that's where I was and here's where I am. However, when it comes to reaching for a goal, point A is always where we are at that moment. That's point A. So celebrate when that point A has moved. Moving your point A is a win. Own it. You did that. And in terms of goals for life and the way we like to do this, you did it yourself, but not alone. I was going to say you did it alone, but not by yourself, and that's, of course, backwards end of it. You did it yourself and not alone. So take that out in the world today. Think about the goals you want to achieve. Reach for them. Live the life of your dreams. This has been your Monday Morning Moment.